WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Good Morning Akron. And today I'm back here with Dan. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great.
Having fun? You ready for today's show?
Yes, I am ready for today's show. I'm getting ready. I'm trying to think of all the guests and stuff that we got and get all the questions in my head. All that
I
stuff.
have a question.
Yeah, what is it?
Are you ready for final exams?
Oh,
How do you prepare for finals? Or back in my day, not that I would spend a lot of time at college.
right.
Go Zips. But the University of Akron has a lot of my money. I have very few other credits. And probably because I didn't prepare for exams.
Right.
So what do you do to prepare for exams?
Well, I feel like a lot of it is kind of a mental game. So I would like to do something like that first, I want to study for the exams, and I do study for the exams, but I feel like it's also just as important to take the time to do things for yourself,
Sure.
whether that's a warm bath or, painting, something like that.
This is the way to prepare for exams. And
Right.
mentally prepare.
Yeah, mentally put yourself in that headspace.
I'm sure that downtown Kent probably just shuts down during the final exams because everyone is studying.
Yeah.
So it's probably a ghost town. Nobody's going out to the bars or restaurants or Acorn Alley or
It is.
what were the Mexican places we were discussing?
Federale.
Yeah, that one is good. That's also good.
Yeah.
I've been to those. They're all wonderful places.
Of course.
I'm sure there's nobody there.
Yeah,
Because they're
no.
all in their dorms or in their apartments studying for exams. Nobody goes out.
Yeah, and that's what you have to think about too, is a lot of people, they dorm on campus and they live on campus in the dorms. So it's not like they stay there after school is over. They have to go back to their families, and I'm pretty sure the dorms kick them out at some point. But yeah, downtown, especially during that last week since everybody is studying so much. And, everybody has different exams. If they go home early, people are going home, they're leaving. There's really nobody around besides, the adults, I should say.
Have you ever taken your materials to the bar and studied there?
Oh, absolutely.
Wasn't there one called the library? Is there still a library in Kent?
There
was a bar called the library back
There
then.
isn't a bar. We have the Portage Library, obviously,
Right.
but
There was a bar called the library. So if your parents called and said, "Where are you?" you could say, "I'm at the library."
right
That was the whole point.
there it is.
Yeah.
The library just
It was
happens
funny
to be
when
a
we were
liquor
kids.
store.
Maybe it's not that funny.
The library just so happens to be right next to a liquor store.
Oh, that works. Okay. All right. Not that we would encourage drinking to prepare for an exam
Right? No.
or to help calm your nerves. This is not a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's the same thing as, going to Starbucks and studying, or going to Barrio Eve and sitting at a table and getting food and studying. I do that a lot too. So.
Can you focus on the material to read when there's ambient noise around you?
Right. Sometimes I bring my headphones, obviously,
Okay.
but I feel like what is hardest for me is studying in my room is something that
And
I
there's
have
no
such
noise
trouble.
at all.
Yeah,
Or being
because-
like isolated.
Right, because that's like my space for, I don't know, like watching TV and sleeping, I don't know, doing my makeup, other stuff other than school. So when I'm there, I'm not in that like study headspace at all.
Well, I will share with you, I'm very excited about the ZTV WAOH partnership. Last night, I went over to the University of Akron
Right.
and went into the School of Communications, and Juan Contreras runs ZTV. It's a very good program, and the students have put something together. The ZTV Hour is going to start on WAOH television. It will air at 10 o'clock at night. And they have a bunch of great shows. They have Akron After Hours.
Right.
They have all these sketches, and there's writing comedy and acting out these sketches. They're very
Right.
funny. They have the Lowdown. They have there's a lot of programming that is all about Akron arts and culture and music performances and different venues. And they have a number of great shows. They have a geek show that is very funny, where they have 3 individuals and they're in the corner reviewing video games.
Right.
And they're just geeking out.
That's fun.
And there's just a whole collection of shows. And of course, they have a sports show.
Right.
And all that. Of course, a lot of it is focused on University of Akron athletics.
Of course.
And of course, when the Kent State and the University of Akron play, I'm sure that there will be coverage
gosh.
of this.
I cannot wait for that game. I feel like it's going to be so good. We have
yeah.
so much writing on it. I mean, I hear it every single time. Kent isn't amazing, I wouldn't say, at sports in general.
Well, the University of Akron and Kent State, those football teams are on sort of equal footing.
Right,
It's
right.
a fair matchup.
Right, and that's what's good about it, is that it's a fair game. So
Right.
anything
It's not
can
like
happen.
when the University of Akron plays Ohio State.
Right.
That's not
right,
good. That's
right,
never good.
Right.
But
Anybody playing Ohio State
No,
is
it's not gonna work out for the
Yeah.
other team. There it is. OH.
Right.
So at any rate, we are very excited about our partnership with ZTV. And so tune in
Yeah.
right here on WAOH at 10 o'clock at night and later. The ZTV Hour will be running here on the station. And the students are doing a great job. I think it's, Kent State gets a lot of attention with journalism and
Right.
Kent State TV.
Yeah, they do.
And they have a wonderful program there, Franklin Hall. I'm sure you're familiar with Franklin Hall.
Oh, I'm very familiar.
It's Colby Hall at Akron.
Really?
Yes, Colby Hall, not related to the cheese. It is right there at the end of right there by the jar. And that's where WZIP radio. Now, I know Kent has Black Squirrel radio.
They do. Yeah.
But it is nothing compared to the highest rated college radio station in the country, WZIP. They have the biggest signal of any college radio station. At least they did.
Right.
Last time I checked in on this, there could be another college that it is. We'll just go with WZIP 88.1 has the largest radio signal, the biggest reach of any college radio station in America. How about that?
Right.
And the students are on the air.
Yeah. And I
It's-
mean, hey, that's awesome.
It's awesome. We like broadcasting, and certainly we like to support students in media.
Of course, it's important. Student
It is.
journalism is important. Digital media, students,
Absolutely.
important.
So there it is. That's all I have to report. Can you believe I'm actually going to keep it to 2 minutes?
I know, right? Well,
We went longer than 2 minutes, didn't we? 7. Okay. He's giving me the wrap it up.
right. Well, I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to the ZTD, even though, I'm a Kent State student myself, but, I'm looking forward to it.
What if we could go over to Kent and convince them to do a segment?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure we could.
Lots of talent at Kent State Television.
Of course.
KSTV.
Right, right.
Not TV2.
Right. KSTV.
KSTV.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for talking to me about this.
Well, we'll have to leave on this.
Right.
WZIP is great. 88.1, awesome. Akron U, University of Akron, let's say it that way. They don't like it when you say Akron U anymore.
Really?
No, because it was the Akron U for so long, and then they changed it to the University of Akron. I think it was Dr. Proenza changed it to the University of Akron.
More official title.
Yes. And so ZTV, it's a great program. There you go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me about that today. I really appreciate
I
it.
knew you'd love it.
And thank you so much, everybody who is watching. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, everything. Make sure you're tuning in for that new ZTV special that we have going on. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you after today.